So a lot of people talk about how powerful their company culture is, but really when you get inside, it's just catered lunch and a mission statement that nobody remembers. Let's talk about it.
Dearly beloved, we are their well-being.
What's going on, good people? Welcome back to another episode of Elevate. Don't hesitate. Hope all is well in your world. So listen, today we are going to be talking about company culture, and we're going to give you three quick things on why company culture doesn't work for a lot of companies. So again, a lot of you all know I'm a corporate speaker. I go into companies and I help them tell more consistent and concise stories. I blend storytelling, brain science, business insights, and I blend it all together to help companies be more effective at storytelling, be more effective at explaining what it is they do from a leadership perspective to employee engagement, all of those things, right? And so I go into a lot of different companies and I see a lot of company culture at work. And sometimes it's really bad. Sometimes it's really good. Sometimes it's in the middle. And so today we're going to talk about three things that I think companies can do to improve their company culture. So we're going to go through three things that they're doing that are not working and three fixes that can help them navigate it and see it from a different perspective. So if you have somebody who is in a leadership position at your job or the place where you work and they need to see something like this, make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, share this video with them. All right, so let's jump right in, okay? The number one thing that I see companies doing that hurts their company culture is they are too generic. They're too generic. And listen, this is not a knock on generic things, okay? Listen, there are some items at some stores that I shop at, and the generic version is way better than the real version, right? So this is not saying that generic things are bad, but sometimes in building company culture, generic things can be really bad. And the reason that they're bad is because we don't see the values in action, right? We don't see these things actually working. Everybody has a mission statement. Everybody has, we do this and this and this, right? We all have those things, but what's deeper than the words? Okay? What is the behavior that takes us further and deeper into the relationship that's beyond just the words that you're saying to us? So when you're too generic and nobody really knows what is the culture here. Hey, you know what the culture is here? Nah, I don't know. Hey, excuse me, ma'am, what's our culture? And that's what you get in a lot of places when you go in and you ask them like, what's the culture? People are like, ooh, sorry, are you recording this? Don't tell nobody I told you I don't know, because people don't know because it's generic. So you got to get deeper. You got to get to a place where like the things you value become behavior, right? So it's not just us talking a good game. It's literally the behavior that is shown throughout the office, throughout the place where we work, because company culture is no longer just something that we say. It's literally what we do. It's literally what we are. No one can come in here and mistake this for being like this company over here or that company over there. It's not generic. It's very much so rooted in who we are. Culture is real when our values get specific, right? When we're like, hey, we specifically lean into these things right here, that's how we know our culture grows. So number one thing is stop being so generic. Okay. Stop thinking that everything has to line up like this, like it has to be this way in this order in this specific fashion. And it's just a bunch of words. It doesn't really do anything. It doesn't really hold any weight. So stop being generic, lean into how you can really take the values and turn those values into powerful behavior. So the number two thing that we want to focus on today is the mistake that a lot of companies make is culture is just top down. Okay. And I don't mean top down, you know what I mean? Like when you ride in the city streets, right? I mean, like it's C-suite down and that's it. It's a one-way culture build. And that never works. Okay. Um, because if I work for you and I work with you and you're the only one building culture, it kind of feels like I'm just a spectator. It kind of feels like I don't really belong here. It kind of feels like this is your stuff, so just do what you do. And guess what? That type of mindset from an employee means that employee is probably not going to be there long. I'm here to get a check. That's it. I just want my check. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm in the meeting. I'm gonna stay in the back. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm not gonna say much. I'm not gonna really participate in any activities. I don't really care. I'm gonna put my smile on my face though, right? But I don't care. Why? Because you don't care about what I think about. So I don't care. And then 2 months later, 6 months later, 9 months later, that employee is out the door. Because it's only so long of you making money that you're going to continue to stay when you don't feel like you're growing or you don't feel like you play a part in what's happening. See, this is all culture stuff. When you have this high turnover rate, when people leave and you got to retrain somebody else and it costs more to retrain this person or to not retrain, but to train a person who's brand new when you could have just kept the person that was there and saved that money and you can't figure out like why your turnover rate is so high, it's because people don't know that they belong. It's not hard, right? It's not hard at all. Think about some of the best songs you've ever heard in your life. And I think about some of these songs and I think about some of the stories that go along with them when people tell how the song came about. And one person's like, yeah, I was in my living room and I was writing this song and I've had it in a vault for like 2 years. And then I got with somebody else and then we started writing together. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. I have this idea that's in the vault. Let me go pull it out. And then these two minds get together and they create a song that stands the test of time and it becomes a classic. Co-writers. They co-wrote this amazing song. And that's the same kind of mindset we have to have when we think about how we can shift and change and grow our company culture is that we need to be co-writers. Like I need you to come in here and give me your flavor. I need you to come in here and give me what you have. I need you to, right? And this is how our company culture grows into what we want and need it to be. But if it's only C-suite down, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm a part of this. I feel like a non-participant. So I'm just sitting on the sidelines. So that's what companies have to do. Stop making it top down only. Make this thing co-written where everybody has a voice, everybody plays a part, and we all feel like we belong here. All right, number 3, the third thing that companies do, the mistake that they make. All right, all talk and no trust. Oh yeah, listen. You can talk a big game all you want, but it doesn't matter when the people behind closed doors are looking at you like, man, what you talking about? Because everything you're saying to them is not what's happening here. Same thing at work. You can talk all you want. We want you to bring your full self in here. We want you to be comfortable being yourself, but then you get in there and you're just like, oh yeah, let me put this mask on. Mm-hmm. Because the moment that I said something, they were like, "Oh no, we don't care about that, or that's not important, or maybe later. Let's put it on the back burner." Listen, you don't have to agree with every single thing people bring to the table, but you need to respect it. You need to respect how they bring it, because guess what? I want you to bring ideas. I want you to bring things to the table. I want to hear what you have to say. But as a leader, if you just dismiss somebody, be gone, peasants. I'm joking, but you get it, right? Like if you do that, like you can forget it. You can forget it. They're shutting down. Because why do I want to come in here and be myself, but I can't be myself. I can't come in here and bring ideas. I can't come in here and help to create these amazing fires that are going to help our business and help this space in this place grow. Listen, I'm going to say this real, come here, come on in. You cannot build company culture on fear. It is a false foundation that is going to crack immediately and is going to fall. Say that one more time. You cannot build company culture on fear, which basically means you can't come in and say to people, this is how it is, this is how it's going to be, and I'm not playing. Like, this is what we do, this is how it goes. And it's just like a fear thing. Like, I better not say anything. I have a great idea, or I have something that would be a great thing if we could cross pollinate ideas with this department over here, and it would make our job easier. It would, but let me just be quiet because I don't want to get in trouble, or I don't want to stir the fires. That's it. It's not going to happen. It's not going to work. All right. So listen, if you want to build company culture, stay away from those three things. I promise you, stay away from being generic, stay away from having a top down only mentality, and stay away from not allowing people to believe and trust in what you have and who you are. Building great culture does not take a committee. It just takes commitment. And you have to be all in on the commitment to changing our values into actionable behaviors. When we do that, our companies grow, our culture grows organically, and people stay and they stick, and our company continues to soar as high as we want it to go. But we have to make sure that what we're doing makes sense. We have to make sure that what we're doing aligns with the people, and we have to bring the people in and allow the people to let their voices be heard so that we can all grow and go exactly where we're trying to go. All right, so listen, I'm going to leave you like I always do. Until next time, make sure you like, subscribe, share this video. If you are a company out there that is struggling with company culture, struggling with engagement, struggling with helping leaders really understand the value that they have, I would love to come in as a keynote speaker and talk to you and help you break through and get to that other side so that your story is told in a way that is powerful, that your story is told in a way that has impact and value and continues to build the business and take it to where you are trying to go. But until next time, I'll see y'all soon. Peace.